This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
3, 2.
Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, August 12th. I'm here with my friends Stephanie and Erica. Looking good, ladies. Very Easterish.
You can hire me for your gender reveal parties, everyone. Available 2022.
I like it. I like it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Fans of Britney Spears are putting the judge in her conservatorship case on blast. Last week, the judge ruled against immediately removing Britney's dad as her conservator and also denied Britney's request to hold an emergency hearing on the case. Now the Free Britney movement is coming after the judge herself. TMZ is reporting that Judge Brenda Penny is getting death threats online. Others are calling for her immediate removal from the bench. One fan even asking for other so-called victims of the judge to come forward. Here we are.
I was just looking at those accounts and I'm friends with those accounts, which makes me really sad.
Why do
we
you,
message each other about like Britney Spears all the time.
Why do you think fans get so crazy about stars that they love, like the Beehive and the Free Britney movement? Why are they so? Do you feel like they feel like they belong to a group almost if they're all part of the same movement?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, for sure, yeah. And we all know that I love Britney Spears and Beyonce and Taylor Swift, all of them, but I mean, Britney's my #1. But I just feel like, sometimes these fans, us fans, I mean, I don't say things like that, but I just think it's going too far. That's going too far.
Right, you can't threaten a judge.
Yes.
No.
That's like, one, it's illegal. And to do it so boldly.
I know.
But I do think that when you're talking about anyone who has like a really big fan base, a lot of what resonates with fans are similar experiences, especially when you're talking about musical artists. There's something about what they're saying, the message in their music, or what that person was going through at the time that they feel like this person's art help them through. And there's a very solid bond there. And I can understand why people go so hard, but that's just going too far.
Again, not to go down too far down the rabbit hole of like social media and things like that, but that's why I feel like everyone should put their name on social media. It should be yours, right? So if you tell a federal judge to go kill themselves at work, wherever you work, they could be like, excuse me, Debbie, we have a little problem.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
Debbie.
Debbie, she's always up to no good. All right, guys, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were out on the town once again. So get this, last night, they were spotted grabbing dinner at Craig's in LA, along with Jen's 13-year-old daughter, Emmy. The restaurant is very popular if you don't know, with celebrities and with photographers who hang outside waiting for the stars to arrive so they could get their picture just like this. The couple hasn't been shy about putting their relationship on display, but why, oh why, are they going out of their way to be seen? Steph, we lived in Los Angeles. We know that's the place to go if you want to be seen.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna lay it out. It's so overpriced for what it is. And it's okay food, but literally you're going and you're paying to see celebs. So when I've been, Jennifer Lopez has been there before when I've been. So is the Kardashians. Like, it is like the hot spot. But like, it's so lame. It's in the middle of WeHo, which I love, and there's Catch Across the Road, which is way better. Like, it is. Like, I would rather go there any day. No offense to Craig's, I'll probably get blacklisted now.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it. But why do you think they're doing it? I mean, they're the
just go a bit early and then just sit there. But it's not even worth it. Their pasta is really crappy.
I'm not going to sit there for 4 hours to get a peek at a celebrity.
Yeah, the food's not that, in my opinion, the food's not
I'll be down by the beach.
But literally, like, there's all photographers or paparazzi that literally hang outside. There's like 6 or 7 of them that just stand around, and literally the reason people go is because they want to be seen. It's nowhere near Calabasas, it's nowhere near Beverly Hills, it's literally just to be seen.
Why do you think they're doing this?
I think that in the beginning, there might have been a little bit of an effort to keep it under wraps, especially because consider the transition, especially for J-Lo.
Right.
I mean, it was like the next day, it seemed like, from moving on from A-Rod.
As far as we know.
Right.
Right.
I mean, that's, yeah, in terms of TV time.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you're looking at the way this relationship has unfolded, there's been so much speculation, and they seem to be really happy.
Yeah.
So at that point, it doesn't matter what people think about how the speed of it, or if they should get back together or not. I think they're kind of just confirming, like, yeah, we're together, we're good with it, we don't care who knows. And that's a really great way to kind of put that message out without actually having to speak to your personal relationship all the time.
I feel like they're doing a lot of speaking out. Like,
Without speaking.
Right.
Without speaking, they've
Yes.
hired, like when we saw him rubbing a bum on the boat, that was all set up. Then those pictures for her 50s, she looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I am drinking the Kool-Aid. It is on like repeat. I've got like a refillable cup and I'm here for it.
So is everybody.
Love it.
So is
But
everybody else.
I like it when there's like a little bit of like, when we saw the images on the boat where he was rubbing her bum like circa 10 years ago, whatever it was.
20.
Oh yeah, 20. I mean, like, geez. I was like really here for it, even though I knew it was like clearly a set-up shot. But then just, I feel like going to Craig's is beneath them both.
Hit Nobu on the ocean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't been there either.
Who's going to see them?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but then like there's always a pap hanging outside Nobu too. Always.
Next time I go to LA, you're coming. I need the key to that city.
You can do it.
I can't get in those places.
You can.
I hang out at beach bars in flip-flops, you know what I mean? I could get in there. All right, whatever.
Jeffrey.
It was the wedding of the century. Check this out, guys. A slice of Princess Diana's wedding cake and Princess Charles has been sold at auction for, get this, Steph, you want to guess? For a slice of cake in saran wrap.
50p.
50p?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not sure what that is, but if it's $2,000, you're right. Here's a look at the cake. It's a marzipan base and a design of the royal coat of arms. Do you know what that is, Steph? Is that a...
Yeah, it's like our symbol. It's
So
our
that's
emblem.
good. I guess that's a good slice if it's not on every piece. It was given to a royal staffer back in 1981 who preserved it with cling wrap, but the auctioneer gave the new owner a slice of advice. Guess what that was?
Don't eat it.
That's exactly right. Don't eat that. Would you buy a slice of that cake
Absolutely not.
for 5p's?
I don't love marzipan and I don't really like cake. When it was my birthday, my one request to my boyfriend was, I don't want a cake.
Yeah, we are all very upset about that still. I was like, speak for yourself. You have
Yeah,
guests
Erica
here.
was so upset. She was what?
I was very upset. I'm like, first of all, y'all know how much I love cake, okay? And even when I have a party, I generally will get cupcakes because my cake is very specific.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I want to make sure to have
She
an
does have a
assortment
special
for
cake.
everyone. So when he busted out with, I'm going to get a bottle of champagne the same age as Steph, I was like, we can have that with the cake, but get the cake.
I was like, give me the Dom Perignon. Let's fly it in. Let's go. So
I mean, it was a beautiful bottle, and it was really nice.
What's going on? We gotta hang out more.
But it wasn't cake.
I had a great bottle of champagne instead of a cake. That was what I wanted.
What would you do with this stale piece of cake, though, if someone did buy it for you? Like,
Resell it?
would you, come on, listen,
I would be very upset.
A little piece of you wouldn't taste a little bit of it.
Come taste it. Are you serious?
Do you want food
I don't even eat
poisoning?
cake after 24 hours because it has to be bakery fresh. Are you kidding me?
But it's still, you want to have. Did you guys ever watch Seinfeld? This like reminds me of the. Of course, nobody watches any shows that I watch.
No,
There's this-
I watched it before.
They buy a slice to sell, and then Elaine eats the whole piece of cake, and then she has to buy it from Edmonds. It's a whole story. It's hilarious. If you're watching Seinfeld, you're like, oh, good one, Jeff. If you're like my friends here, you're like, just read the tease. Coming up on DBL, rapper the Brat, exactly. Lands a new reality show all about her love life. And celebrities who always seem to get a bad rap, are they getting more hate than they deserve? Is that me in the middle?
Closed captioning provided by
Hi, DBL Nation. It's Kelly Schubert here with
Jeff
DBL
is so
Digital.
upset.
Jeff is
wedding.
very upset that we haven't watched Seinfeld.
Mr. Peterman buys a slice of this royal cake wedding from whatever.
From Royal Wedding Cake, yeah.
A royal wedding cake, and then Elaine keeps going in the office and eating it because the premise was every time she's so sick of people having birthdays, they're like, happy birthday.
Yeah.
But she's so used to getting that 4 o'clock sugar rush that they stopped it, and then she needed a sugar rush, so she ate the piece
ate
of the
the auction cake.
Right, and then she had to put it in with she had to find like
Something to fit in
It's
the
a whole funny storyline.
Yeah, you
It
didn't
was
tell it
very
great on the
funny.
show.
I feel so old. What do you mean I tell it great on the show?
You
It's
didn't
funny.
tell it great on the show. You told it way better just then.
Well, we have like 2 seconds to explain
I'm just
ourselves.
saying.
And then when I tell a story that nobody's interested in,
I
I'm not
tried
going
to
to
like laugh.
elaborate
I tried
on
to
it.
laugh over here to give you some support, and it didn't help anything.
People at home know what I'm talking about. This studio's full of them.
Youngins is what he's trying to say. I actually wanted to get the DVD set of Seinfeld so I could watch them all.
Just
but
watch
now I think it's
TV.
on.
It's
well,
on every
yeah,
station.
but I want to start it from the beginning.
But do you have a DVD player?
No.
I was gonna say, who
This
has
was
a
like
DVD?
years ago, guys, and then I never followed through with it. So I bet it's on Peacock or something, right?
I don't even know if you'd like. I don't know. It's very.
Yeah, it'll be on something.
Thanks, buddy.
Right? I would think
Should I
so
just
by
hold a
now.
pack of these over here?
It's on
Hulu.
Hulu. DBL Nation, let us know. Do you watch Seinfeld? Have you seen it? Do you know the
I can't even believe
storyline
this
Jeff
is a
is talking
question.
about?
Do you watch Seinfeld?
You have to write in and let us know if you watch Seinfeld, because I'm going to tell Jeff how many of y'all do. All right, bye.
DBL is your daytime destination.
I get very excited.
I was excited with you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We're fired up.
I am feeling very disagreeable.
Educate yourself. Though I gotta push back because sometimes.
No, I won't accept that.
Check that.
And having fun.
You have 2 straws and a strawberry shake.
I felt it in my heart and in my soul.
What's Jeff thinking?
I don't want to get canceled.
DBL's all new every day.
Welcome back to DBL. Why do certain celebs get a bad rap? Are they just being unfairly judged? So take Chef Guy Fieri, for example. People think he's loud, obnoxious, and can't cook, but in reality, he's a really nice guy and crazy talented. I got a story about that. Then there's rapper T-Pain. He had to get over the haters for making auto-tune popular, but one of the most hated, by the way, I love T-Pain. Why is he hated on? One of the most notorious hated celebs is Anne Hathaway for no good reason. Rumor has it no one in Hollywood wants to work with her.
Aww.
And some say she's too perfect. And look at what someone on Twitter who has absolutely no idea who she is or never worked with her says. I feel like Anne Hathaway is one of those who claim to be too nice. Thanks, Debbie. That was my reference from before. That was my reference from before. Let me go back to Guy Fieri really fast. I did get the chance to meet him one time backstage. The nicest guy ever. He didn't know who I was, but he gave me like such positive advice. He's like, "You're here. This is where you're supposed to be. Just keep climbing the ladder." Like, he talked to me like he knew me and like gave me positive advice and like patted me on the back. I was like, I love this guy. And people give him a bad rap, but when you actually get to meet someone in person, it's totally different than their on-screen persona.
T-Pain, I love so much. Like, he was coming up when I was doing morning radio in Chicago, and I interviewed him probably 5 or 6 times. I ran into him in Vegas, and he was so nice. He invited me and my entire party to, like, his cabana. Like, men and women, just for the record, like, we were there with our significant others, and he's like, just go to that cabana, like, get whatever you want. He was the kindest person. When I was backstage at a concert, I'm like, oh, let's take a picture. And he goes, you don't want to take a picture with me. You want to take a picture with him. And I turned around, and it was Chris Brown. He's like, come on, Chris, take a picture with Erica. And that's how I got my picture with Chris Brown and Rihanna. T-Pain took it.
Casual.
So, like, T-Pain is, like, one of the most down-to-earth, like, amazing guys. I really don't understand all of the hate that he's been receiving. And he's gone through a major bout of depression.
I didn't even realize he was getting hate. I love T-Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
really?
people don't like him because he created autotune, right?
But those songs are awesome.
I know, a lot of people don't like it, but I think he did good. I like Anne Hathaway. I literally watched The Devil Wears Prada again about 2 nights ago, and I love it. I think she's fantastic.
You know who I'm going to bring up? Since I've made my Seinfeld reference and I'm super old, Pete Rose. Do you know who Pete Rose is?
No.
Again, great reference. What am I doing here? What's going on with this show?
Who is he?
Pete Rose, he's a baseball player that got blackballed because he, quote unquote, was gambling, but he's the all-time hit leader and he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Cool.
All right,
Oh,
I need to
Jeff.
get my resume together,
You teach us so much about the olden days.
All right. I wonder if the History Channel's hire it. Coming up on DBL, today's Chatting with the Stars is getting functified. We're talking to rapper Brat all about her new reality show. That's coming up next.
The CDC is updating its advice for pregnant women, saying now they should be vaccinated against the coronavirus. Let's connect the dots. Before now, the Centers for Disease Control had just said that pregnant women were eligible for the vaccines. Now it's recommending pregnant women get the shot. The CDC cited new research that shows vaccines are safe and that there is not an increased risk of miscarriage. There were concerns that mRNA vaccines could increase the risk of miscarriage early in pregnancy, but the data doesn't show that. This all comes as hospitals across the country report an uptick in unvaccinated pregnant patients with severe cases of COVID. In fact, the CDC reports only 23% of pregnant women have received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's much lower than the national average. The chief of obstetrics at Baylor Scott & White Medical Center in Texas tells NPR she is seeing a significant increase in the number of pregnant women being hospitalized and intubated after testing positive for COVID. Symptomatic COVID can be more dangerous for pregnant women. They are 3 times as likely to end up in intensive care and are at twice the risk of being put on mechanical ventilation. They're also at risk for preterm birth. All reasons why the CDC is now asking pregnant women to get vaccinated.
Since this ain't no honeymoon, I'm here to stay.
And the way we're coming at you, baby, we can't miss.
There's a new tag team in town.
Who that is?
Hey, Chicago's own. She is the first female rapper to ever go platinum, and she also joins a short list of MCs who are out and proud. Now the Brat is sharing her love in a new reality show. That's in today's Chatting with the Stars.
I don't give a anymore. If I'm happy, that's what matters. I'm the Brat. I'm out the closet, living out loud with my baby because I love Judy. Judy loves me.
I'm Jessica Dupart. A lot of people know me as Judy. I am the owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products.
There they are, Brat and Judy. Thank you so much for joining us. So we are so excited about Brat Loves Judy, and we're going to get to that in a bit. But also, I wanted to wish you a congratulations on finding love. We often debate on our show if love at first sight is a real thing. Did you guys experience that?
I don't think we can say that.
I don't think we did. I think we fell in love with each other after being around each other. Mm-hmm. I do believe it's a real thing for some people, but that's not how it was with us.
Well, Brat, you know, I've followed your career for most of your career. I'm a Chicago girl myself. So you've been always...
Yes.
Yes, sis. Okay. Well, you know, you've been very private about your love life. How did you decide to come out publicly, and why did you decide to come out publicly last year?
Because I met someone who made me feel fearless. She has lived her life out loud, and I just felt like at this point I'm so grown, and my journey has been so strong that I have built a coat of armor against anything that anybody has to say about me. I've been getting talked about for years, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm happy. I want to be happy, and I want to hold her hand in public. I want to kiss her in public. And she just made me feel like it was okay. And oh my God, it was. It was the best thing that I've ever done. It feels like a weight is lifted. I just feel free.
That is beautiful. And your new reality show, Brat Loves Judy, is about to premiere.
You ready? But baby, it's so much more to this story.
So I want to ask the both of you, because you might have different answers. What's the most surprising thing, both Brat and Judy, that people are going to learn about your relationship?
That we don't necessarily have specific roles in a relationship.
We both cook. We both do equal amounts of things, you know, like, well, she don't take the garbage out. I do. I like being real domesticated, which people would be surprised about. I like washing clothes. I love cleaning up. I love cooking. It's a very equal partnership.
Before you go, can you tell us anything about the surprise engagement? Oh. I just got chills.
Yes. Who proposed to who? Can we have that scoop?
I proposed.
All right.
Okay.
That's a rock.
Yeah.
It's like it got real chilly in here. Judy, good job. Okay, so to our viewers, to Brat and Jessica, Judy depart, we are so grateful for having you guys on. Thank you for your transparency. But DBL Nation, you got to make sure to tune in to Brat Loves Judy on WeTV.
Hold that ring up one more time.
Yeah, hold it up.
Nope, you gotta watch the show.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Appreciate
Bye.
you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Verify team is here to break down misinformation and clear up confusion. This is especially important with politics. On social media, we've seen a lot of claims about the infrastructure bill passed by the Senate Tuesday afternoon. And there's a lot of posts about cryptocurrency, people claiming that one section of the bill will crush or kill the industry. And with so much misinformation out there, let's verify. Would the infrastructure bill actually make changes to cryptocurrency? Here are sources. James Angel, a professor at Georgetown University, and Amy Miller from the American Institute of CPAs. We also read the bill itself and found the section in question on page 2433, titled Information Reporting for Brokers and Digital Assets. It's just 5 pages, but they're important, so let's dive in. The bill mandates that cryptocurrency brokers make a return showing the information otherwise required to be furnished with respect to transfers. And that was a lot of legalese, so let's simplify. Let's say you own a stock, say Amazon, and you sell it for a profit. Well, you have to report that to the IRS so that you can get taxed. Your broker, whether that's Robinhood, Schwab, or something else, then sends it to the IRS as well, so that the IRS can compare notes. Right now, most cryptocurrency brokers don't have that requirement. That would change if this bill is approved.
Congress is sending a clear message that it wants tax revenue.
And the biggest change in this bipartisan legislation that's been proposed is that now brokers are required to report transfers of digital assets.
So what they're basically doing is what they do to banks and brokerage firms and say, hey, if you've got customers who are buying and selling these things, you need to report to the IRS.
So we can verify the language in the infrastructure bill would be a significant change to cryptocurrency when it comes to taxes. Meanwhile, this section hasn't been without criticism. Some say that the definition of a broker is just too vague in this bill. And while amendments to change this have failed in the Senate, the battle's not over yet. The wording can be changed in the House or even in future legislation. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozloff.
Welcome back to DBL. It is time for some sweet deals because earlier I showed Tori some amazing products at even better prices. Here's this week's DBL Deal Blast presented by MorningSave.com.
What do you have for us today, Stephanie?
Hey, Tori, I've got some wonderful products and some killer deals, and I can't wait to share them with everyone. So first up, you need this Laundry by Shelly Sergel lightweight button-up pajama short set. So this two-piece sleeping outfit is tailored with a softness that will make staying at home the ultimate luxury. So normally it's as much as $58. Now it's only 19, saving up to 67%.
So I burned my jeans.
Oh.
So I'll just be getting these. I'm wearing soft stuff forever.
Next up, we have this Olive Ella 6-piece Mediterranean diet skincare set for face, lip, and eye. And this Italian line was developed around ultra purified virgin olive oil. Normally it's as much as $75, but right now we've got all of this for only $24, saving 68%.
Roll me some lip savings on that one.
Love it. Now, Tori, let's cut right to the chase with this Life Pro Weber Mini Press Vibration Plate Exercise Machine. The full body vibrations can boost your metabolism and burn fat. Normally, it's as much as $240, but we've got it for only $119, saving our DBL viewers 50%.
Half off.
I know, isn't that incredible? And then last but not least, I also love this, the Pogo Cam wearable HD camera. This tiny little camera, it just attaches magnetically to your glasses or sunglasses. Now, normally, this is as much as $99, but we've got it for $15.
What?
Saves our viewers 85%.
Oh my God, we're giving it away. Huge deal. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com right on your smartphone. Thank you so much, Steph.
Have you used those glasses yet?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna?
Yeah. No. That is the one thing I really wanted to keep this last week. I want the spy glasses.
Where are you gonna wear them?
Yeah.
I can't disclose that until
Wait, hold on. It's not like they're super spy glasses. You could see that little camera. What would you do if someone was like...
I've got a lot of hair. Have you not
But
seen
then you'll
what my
cover
hair's
the
down?
camera.
Well, I can try and I don't know.
Make it look like a barrette or
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna use them.
What would you do if you noticed someone talking to you, like, and they had that, and just asking you, like, strange questions?
Yeah, that would be weird.
What would your response be? Would you just run away?
I would walk away. I wouldn't run because that looks suspect. You gotta walk casually.
I'm ready.
You're ready for what? To be recorded or the recordee?
I want to be the recording. No, so when you go into like a shop and you want to look at handbags and stuff, you're not allowed to film it, and I want to film it.
You're not allowed to.
People are dying for that footage. On tomorrow's show, tune in. We have some handbag footage. You don't want to miss that. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Oh, yes. I was like, yeah.